we're starting mine?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, isopods. I like roly-polies. When I think isopod, I think of the little roly-poly bugs that you find under flat rocks.
They freak out and curl up.
Yeah, then you touch them, they just turn into balls. And I was just like, you know what? Most things on Mutation March, I make creepier, but these things already have like 16 legs, and people already find them creepy. So I'm going to make a nice one. He's going to be going on a date.
He already looks dapper.
Yep. So I was just like, I'm just going to make one that's walking through the park. He's got his top hat on. He's picked up his nice cane. And he's got some flowers for his lady because they eat detritus.
So it's also dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner and just a nice romantic gesture.
It's functional.
Yeah.
I like that.
Give him a nice happy face.
Is it a happy face?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a happy face.
It's a friendly shaped face.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Shaped like a friend.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I turned his antenna into more of a mustache.
It works.
Yeah, it does. It comes out in just the right places on the face.
Little leggies.
Little leggies. I don't know how he balances.
Magic.
Like, people who run in heels would look at those legs and be like, I don't know how you function.
Through the power of love.
So just making legs.
I like the angles.
I try to vary the angles so it doesn't look too samey.
Just so pointy.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yes.
I like all the shapes you're using here.
There's a lot of round and there's a lot of angular mixed together.
Mm-hmm. Makes for good balance.
Yeah. And make making the carapace. I figure I'd draw on the date stuff later, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that can all be separate, and then you can erase what you don't need.
Exactly. Instead of trying to fit it in and mess up where the lines intersect, is just draw both sets and then just have different layers. Which I don't know if anyone else has noticed. I'm drawing this all in the same layer, which I have to correct later.
Whoops. When did you find out?
After I'm done with this pen layer.
Oh.
I go to add a layer and realize that I didn't do that before.
Oh no.
It's coming up soon.
Oh, well.
So, I think this is it. I think I just spotted it.
The moment of oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh god. Well, you got it. You figured it out.
But put it back.
That was a clever way to do that.
Luckily, it's mostly one bit, so.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah.
And there's your hat.
Yep. Now I'm working on proper layers, so. Wanted it to be the right angle because it is a dapper hat. It fits.
Mm-hmm.
He got it special.
Oh, and there's the flowers.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Great little flowers.
Yeah.
Little roses.
Keeping it simple.
Mm-hmm. No, I like him.
He is a friend.
Does he have a name?
No, I did not name my friend.
Name your friend.
Chesterton.
I like it.
Chesterton Isopod.
I like it. Here's color. How do you choose the color? Is that based on
It's based on their coloration, but I went with a muted primary palette.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some flashes of red fuchsia later on, but most of him is a muted blue or a muted yellow. With that highlights some parts are just darker blue for the black. I start here and realize I want to go even darker.
Yeah.
I don't want to go full black because that tends to true black is often too much.
And it might just look like a hole.
Exactly. So I just went dark.
You don't want your bug full of holes.
No, they tend not to survive long that way. That's why you only pin them after they die.
And most things don't survive very long when they're full of holes.
I don't know. Wrestlers get thrown into thumbtacks a lot, and they keep living.
I mean, even a boat sinks if it's full enough holes. Wrestlers are clearly more buoyant than boats.
I don't know about that. Plenty of wrestling matches have been lost when someone was thrown into a body of water.
That happens often?
Yes.
Why? Where's the water?
Well, it's typically outside the arena. They'll throw people like into the bay. I forget where it's called. Down in Texas, they'll throw people into the bay. Or if there's a river nearby, they'll throw them into the river. They had a match on AEW recently where Chris Jericho got thrown into champagne and orange juice.
He got thrown into a mimosa?
He got thrown into a mimosa. It was a match he had with...
How big was the mimosa?
It was a kiddie pool full of mimosa.
Ew.
I really doubt it was like actual the ingredients, but it was like an orange liquid.
Yeah, otherwise that'd be so sticky.
It could have been.
Oh.
Would have been cheap champagne though, but yeah. Yeah, it was a match he had with Orange Cassidy back at the start of AEW.
Is that like when in other sports when you win and you dump Gatorade all over a person?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because that's not how that works. Like, that's not going to help you.
Yeah,
Gatorade from the outside.
I don't understand the purpose of that. It's like, we won,
Osmosis.
so let's be annoying.
Let's make a mess.
Yeah.
I think I'd understand... I don't know, I guess it's confetti but wet? I don't know. I don't understand.
I think it's just frustrated energy that's got to go somewhere, so like anything that was there, they'd throw.
And that's at least soft. Soft isn't quite the right word, but you know what I mean.
I'm sure there have been coaches who've been concussed by just them dropping because those things aren't light.
No.
Those are heavy insulated things, and then you upturn and just drop it on the guy.
Oh, here's the
the fuchsia.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be a little bit bold because there's just a few of those.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to stand out where they were. And he chose the hat that matches his eyes to really bring them out.
Bring out the darkness.
It's spring. He's looking for love and detritus.
Detritus. I want to put this on a shirt with that.
Looking for love and detritus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for love at the top and then detritus at the bottom.
I'm down. I'm down for designing that shirt.
I feel like
Chesterton, the romance-seeking isopod.
Yeah, I feel like it would work as a sticker and a shirt and a mug.
It's only going to sell to, like, bug people, though, and I'm, like, one of 3 bug people in the world.
There's more than that. We just have to find them.
Leave a comment if you're a bug person.
Yeah. Would you wear this on a shirt? That's really the question.
Do you enjoy isopods? Would you go on a date with Chesterton?
And there's the finished one with the background.
Yeah.
Walking down the street.
Yeah.
On his way to the date. He's clearly excited.
What a lovely man. I think it's going to go well for him. He's a respectful person.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful isopod.
I like that. I wish them the best. The happy couple.
Next year I'll have to draw his date.
Yeah. Ah.
You did an alpacasaur.
Yeah.
Tell me about your alpacasaur.
So...
Oh, you started with all the layers.
Yeah. So the prompt... Because I just used another one from another one I'd already done.
I started with 2 little layers. You started with all the layers.
Yeah, so they're actually mislabeled as other things. I just deleted what was on the layers. But the prompt was an alpaca plus a dinosaur. And so, yeah. They were on 2 different prompt lists, and I mixed and matched. It was whatever as a dinosaur versus alpaca. And these are the 2 that I wanted to put together.
You did really good with the form of it. Like, the movement of the piece is great there. It's like, it's classic, like, the implied movement, the crescent moon of the creature, like it just whipped around.
Yeah, apparently I can draw T-Rexes really fast. Because this sketch only took about 20 minutes.
Draw more T-Rexes.
Yeah, I think I might have to. Just doing silly things.
I mean, I had the T-Rex tea party, but shit, if it's this easy for you, you can draw the next T-Rex pun shirt.
We need more puns.
I mean, just pick it like Mr. T. It's a T-Rex with a mohawk and chains.
Every dinosaur you add fuzz to just looks like our dog.
Rex brand tea. It's a whole package thing where it's just like classy and a monocle with a little teacup.
You should be writing these down.
We were recording them.
Yeah, but I'm not I'm not gonna pay attention enough while I'm editing this.
It's saved. People will remind us.
All right.
They'll come in and be like, "Hey, whatever happened to those dinosaurs you were supposed to draw?"
And I'll say, what? And then they'll have to send me the link to my own video.
with the timestamp, so because you've forgotten.
Yeah. The feet were hard. The feet and the little hands, because I wanted them to be more like that of an alpaca.
Yeah, alpaca style.
Yeah. But
you also had to chicken foot them because they're
dinosaurs. Trying to do one or both at the same time. Again, though, looks more like a dog.
It does look like the late Cretaceous dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Where in our lifetime they've been like, actually they all had like fur and feathers and...
Yeah. Which works.
Yeah.
And I even did the neck to try to be like, look. Basically like soft, nice llama. But that's not what happened.
Alpacas are hard.
They're weird. And they have weird little lips. But I still love them. I still want one.
We're going to hear from the alpaca people. How dare you call her lips weird?
Okay, do you mean someone who owns an alpaca, or do you mean a human alpaca hybrid alpaca person?
Stands of alpacas in either direction.
Okay. Because... Also, the fluff on top just wound up like Karen hair. It's not what I meant, but... It is what it is.
I'd like to speak to the Meteor's manager!
And alpacas have the lovely eyelashes. They have just a lot of lady face things. I don't know.
The coated lady?
Yeah, the kind of coated lady. I don't know what that says.
The beauty expectations on alpacas is unfair. That's what that says.
Yeah.
If you're an alpaca without gorgeous eyelashes and Karen hair, you're just... not invited to be part of the herd.
We haven't even gotten to the lips yet.
The weird little lips.
Yeah, the weird little lips.
I like that floof tail.
Thank you.
It's like a hyper-violent chicken. So, successful dinosauring.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. No, I love her.
Little stub arms.
I don't know what I would have done differently, but I know I could have done different.
I'm glad you didn't do different. This is lovely.
My alpaca.
The form, the implied movement, the mix of late Cretaceous and Karen and chicken.
I wanted it to look like walking away, but also looking back. Like, what'd you say? Like,
say it to my face.
Yeah.
If you're rude to me, I'll call the police.
I'll eat you. That's what she'll do. She won't call anybody. She'll just eat, here's the lips.
You come the lips.
Oh, no. And at first, I just had that and thought, that's fine, but it still looks strange. You'll see that I realized the piece I was missing later, but making the ears a little bit more like I think they are. Because they kind of face outward with the fluff, not necessarily inward.
Those are big old gremlin ears.
Yeah. Yeah, and still looks like a dog. There's nothing I can do. There we go. See the little piece going up.
I had some issues with my alpaca this year because if the way I did my alpaca, I didn't do the dinosaur thing. I did, I de-lengthened the alpaca, so it just looks like a poodle.
You change anything about an alpaca, it becomes a dog.
Yeah, it just becomes, yeah.
Or a sheep. They stop being they're recognizable.
Yeah. Everything about an alpaca is just how they're just like giraffe dog.
Yeah. Doing each individual tooth.
Each individual tooth. The detail required.
For what?
And from this zoomed out, too. Like, I changed my zoom. You're just going nuts.
I always forget that I could zoom in. This is not a matter of skill. This is a matter of forget.
You did come up on non-digital media.
That's true. So I will just put my face against the computer if necessary, which is not great.
I've seen it. We have a chiropractor appointment because you do that.
Because I sit cross-legged on the chair and then lean forward like I'm a shrimp. And and then I wonder why my hip's all screwed up. And then my chiropractor says, oh no. She always fixes it though. Oh, Karen hair.
Karen hair.
I wanted the colors to just be alpaca color, because I thought maybe that would help.
I like it.
Little hands.
Yeah, so far it's the black and the white, but yeah, I like it so far.
Mm-hmm. Sort of a creme. Creme.
You gotta get all those nice subtle hues in the creme area. Get that fuzz tail.
Yeah, the floof. Because they do have little floof tails, but they don't quite do that.
Also, anything slightly resembling dog, we go, oh, that's Roxy.
Yeah, well, especially if it's a dino dog.
Yeah. Well, she used to be much nibblier. I think
true.
she's outgrown that now. She doesn't really, bite you as you're petting her anymore.
She's still got teeth, though.
Yeah.
Like, if she wanted to. She could rend flesh from bone.
Yeah. She's frightening with a stick. There was that stick we had outside. It was like a 1-inch diameter stick.
Yeah.
And she just in 20 seconds she sawed through it with her teeth. And it's just like
all happily, I'm nibbling, and then chomp.
Yeah. We give her raw hides and they're gone immediately.
Luckily though, she has mostly stopped nibbling us.
And she's lovely. She's a lovely, gentle creature.
Yes. Do I stay with this RNG?
I think you toned it down a bit later, if I
there,
remember.
right now. Right there I did. Toned it right down. Got the ears.
Could have named her Orange Sherbert.
Could have. Karen
Is
Sherbert. Is she what?
What's her name? She's beautiful. What's her name?
Linda.
Linda? I'm going to nickname her Creamsicle.
Okay.
But only when she's out of earshot, because she will murder me.
Absolutely.
Creamsicle. Oh no, she heard me. Run! Oh, lovely. You've done such good work this Mutation March.
Well, thank you. This has been one of my best, I think.
It is definitely stickerable. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Rock on.